at this time of the night, most of my uh, fans from Italy are probably uh, sleeping. So, but I know there are people all over the world that can understand me. I just, okay, it was 1 hour ago. I, let's say 1 hour, let's say 75 minutes ago, I was trying to play jazz. When I say trying, yeah, because a lot of the songs they played were not strictly jazz, and I was facing a flugelhorn player who played in a very academic way. He knocked off a series of bebop uh, licks that in the long run get tiresome. I try to play. I'm not a bopper. I am a person knows who knows what bop is, but yes, I'm a kind of a mainstream jazz player, bop informed, that has a more visceral way of playing. That's what I didn't like, and I can't help speaking my mind. In a small venue, he was playing in front of a microphone. I said, "What the fuck?" Oh, but a singer, middle-aged singer. So that's the way he always plays. He always plays. Yes, you're playing a fucking brass instrument. Playing that way is against the grain of what brass instruments are meant to be. It's kind of monotonous. Oh, I can get my odd note now and then because take my risks, and in the long run, I think my approach is much better than an academic approach. That doesn't mean I don't practice. I do practice. That's why I can get loud voice. I thought I didn't have a wide range, but this guy didn't play high at all. And I have this idea. Nobody's following me because I'm speaking English. Most of my so-called followers are Italian speakers. Oh, what the fuck? He's speaking English? Yes, I'm speaking English because English is also my language. People pigeonhole in one case, in one pigeonhole. They put in one case, either you speak English, or you speak Italian, or you speak Greek, either you play flugelhorn and trumpet, or you played the flute. Yeah, but I can do several things. I spend a lot of time practicing those instruments to be up to scratch. So in the morning, I'm a flute player. I speak because I have to, you know, I have to walk, you know, uphill, take my time. I walk slowly. I carry my cornet case. I should have borrowed a gig bag rather than a case. Okay, if you speak English, tell me. Now, whoever is watching this live where I speak my mind. So my understanding is all this practice and playing is paying its dues. I don't think I'm the shit, but I'm much better what I than what I thought I could be in a kind of cutting costs. And the other person never considered me, and I saw that he was doing, I call it little homework. That's what I say. People are doing their homework. I'm playing music. That's a different. I know I sound a little bit full of myself, but I've been much too humble in the past, and people don't underestimate you. Mainly in Italy, where everybody. Okay, you know what? You say, "Oh, you did you hear me?" Instead of saying, "Oh God, you played well." You know what? I want to be appreciated by the commoner, by the person who come to the jam session. And believe you me, I have this impression. And my visceral, spontaneous playing, words and all, is much more appreciated than academic homework people do. I call il compitino. Yes, they're supposed to do the little homework. Oh, I see. Okay, that's a good exercise. But you're playing live. There's people who want to know who you are, not what you practiced. That's a big difference. And I say, I'm following a path of, okay, I learn things, I practice things, but when I play, oh God, it's me in the open. No crutches, no little leaks and patterns. Anyway, when you play, oh, you regurgitate what you've been listening to, and I've been listening to players who could tell a story. I mean, players who, okay, were good enough to be among, the goat under the creme de la creme of jazz players. And when I mean, I don't say I'm the best, no, far from it. I have a lot to learn and I have a lot to practice, but at least have musicality, and I don't know, genuine. I'm no frills, no. Yeah, I have to show that I am always good. I don't play any wrong notes. Yeah, you don't play wrong notes, but you're not interesting. That's what I think. That's what I think. I'm ready to appreciate people who are very good. And when I speak with players, other players, they're so full of themselves. They play cool, but actually they think they are the shit. That's an Italian thing. One thing or two. Oh God. And you behave like you are something. No, you're nothing. Man, like me, I'm one of the, I don't know how many people play the trumpet and the cornet in the world. But at least I am myself. I have my style. I try to be honest. Okay? And people, that's come and goes light. People appreciate that in the long run. Okay? So I'm quite satisfied to, in my mind, I was much better. I could play the trumpet. It was a cornet, but anyway, I could play the cornet and make it sing, make it speak. And it's a cornet. It's not a piano. It's not a guitar. Okay? The other guy played. Christ's sake, you want to play like this? I don't play a piano or a guitar. Even guitar players can be more, I say, what's the right word? Expressive. Then I can appreciate some convoluted sentences. I call sentences phrases. But then I have to listen to 5 solos, and it was the same bloody thing, and 5 solos. Okay, and that's not good. Okay, singers who read the lyrics, not good. Pronunciation in English, bad. Sorry, but you sing in English, you should know English, like English speakers who sing in Italian. On the other side, sing like shit. Anyway, Italian is not a very common language. English is. It's drizzling. So walking like this make me, I say, kill time. I've been walking for, what is it, 3 kilometers. Now I'm close to home and I'm speaking to 0 people, and nobody. Yeah, in the long run, I fed up with Italians. They're so annoying. They always, I don't know in the rest of the world, but they always comment, writing idiotic posts. Come on, you can do better than that. Most of them even don't know shit about jazz. I spoke with people there, and I saw when I was playing, people were looking at me like, is it the real guy? Is it the real McCoy? He's a genuine player. He put himself into it. It's not a hot balloon, I call them. A swollen head, like many people are. I'm sorry, I'd like to play with people who are much better than me. Genuine people, friends. Oh, you play the same instrument. Oh, what instrument do you play? I never seen that cornet. Okay, let's play something together. No, don't do that. They keep you at bay, and okay, I think that I showed. I kind of competition guy mainly with people that I don't get along well with, Like, where am I? And okay, at the moment I'm speaking English. If you want me to speak Italian, you have to watch my videos where I speak Italian. But really, I'm fed up. Okay, I'm where I am. I am in Italy. But I lived in England as a child for a while, and I lived in the United States of America, and I lived in Greece. I can speak Greek. Μπορώ να σου μιλήσω ελληνικά αν θέλετε. Όμως δεν νομίζω ότι υπάρχουν πολλοί άνθρωποι που μπορούν να καταλάβουν αυτά που λέω τώρα. Πάντως στο μέλλον θα κάνω βιντεάκια στα ελληνικά. Όχι, δεν ξέρω. Fisica. I obviously can't speak Italian. I am bilingual. But I don't like mixing languages. Either I speak English or I speak Italian, you know. And if you don't speak English, okay, this is all over the place. You can watch this in Malaysia, in South Africa, in Russia. See that. So, if you can understand me, okay. So I was speaking about it. Moreover, I don't want to speak in Italian about that, you know. So I'm quite satisfied with the way I played tonight. I played my cornet. It's green. No, it's red. Every time I see the green, but not for me. Why they put the green here? And there is, you know, I have to. Okay, look at this. C'è chi bara e chi non bara. Funerale completo a partire. God damn it. Execuga. Okay, nobody's watching me. No, I'm speaking in English just to stay. Not to attract Italians, because that's not a video where I want to speak with Italians. Sometimes I have utter respect for the Italian language. I never use English words when I speak Italian, and I think I speak proper Italian. But right now I'm not speaking Italian, and you know, I think, well, I try to involve Italians during my live videos, and I always get, let's see, the short end of the stick. I always get some nincompoops comment my videos. Some say parlare italiano. Obviously I can speak Italian. Okay, if you watch my channel, I always speak Italian. I barely speak English or Greek for that matter. They say, you know, what? Can't speak English? Wasn't it Italian? Yeah. So what? Some people speak 2 or 3 languages. What's strange? Okay. Complice, I like this. Studio legale. Complice. No, it's not the studio legale, but accomplices. You know. Complice. What is this? Barber shop? I don't know. So I've been walking a long way, you know. So let me know where you are. Okay, if you're in Italy, you're in Norway, you're in Chile, you're in Uzbekistan, where the hell are you? And why are you watching this video where I shoot a breeze about my past gig? Okay, now my next gig will be the day after tomorrow, and I was happy because there was another one who played the flugelhorn, and I played the cornet, the best of both worlds. Io sono italiano. Good for you. Okay, everybody wants to learn English, but nobody. when push comes to shove, they just listen. Somebody's speaking. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. Almost. It's 10 to 2. So, some people are going to watch this. Not now. Recorded. Let's see. What is Luca Ju? Jibu. Come on. Okay, other 300 meters and I join my destination, my final destination. Anyway, it's not that cold. I think it's 13 degrees. No, maybe 11, but you walk a long way and get accustomed to the temperature. It doesn't feel cold. Anyway, I'm well dressed. I would say, oh God, it's going to rain. I don't have an umbrella. But it was drizzling then. Anyway. So you have to ask me something. Just tell me. Obviously I can't speak Italian. I am bilingual. Ok. Certo che so parlare italiano. Sono bilingue. Parlo italiano e inglese. Non ho problema a parlare italiano. Okay, this channel is 99% in Italian, but sometimes, because I live there and I'm very into speaking Italian with no English words and how to use English words. You know why? Because I know English. Oh, now there are two people. That's so weird. What the fuck? Wasn't he Italian? Why is he speaking English? Yeah. Moreover, I don't speak like... most of Italians have no respect for the Italian language. They always fill up language with English useless words. But when it comes to really speaking English, they are very bad at doing that. Man, if you've been learning the language, you're supposed to speak. I mean, not like a native speaker, but with a pretty decent accent, pronunciation, Maybe because I'm into music. I have a good ear for sounds. So let's see, €2.20. I want to shoot a video in 1 month. It will be €3.20 if things keep continue evolving, progressing like this. What's the use of diesel? It's like regular petrol, gasoline. Okay, there's a difference with service. Well, it's not very expensive considering the situation. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it. To pronounce this. Daisy, Daisy, tell me your love is true. I'm crazy just for the love of you. And oh, at last. Okay, nobody's here. Good night.